Conor Benn pulled off the biggest win of his career against long-term rival Chris Eubank Junior. And there's tons of nuggets of gold that we can dig into from the post-fight press conference that go beyond boxing, where sport becomes a masterclass in the stuff that actually matters.
It was probably only a year ago, honestly, where you talk about on the floor, this guy was completely finished.
At this point, we see Eddie Hearn talking about how broken and down and defeated Conor Benn was just 12 months ago. And watch how Conor Benn reacts to that.
Mentally, emotionally, financially, and he never stopped fighting. He never stopped training and he never stopped fighting. And I think, I said earlier in the ring, this event sponsored by Movember, which is a charity designed to aid men's mental health. We talk about suicide rates and stuff like that.
We see him take a deep breath. He clearly looks agitated. This is deep and impactful for him.
People knew how down he was and how much trouble he was in.
But here's the thing, Eddie talks about how Conor never gave up. He never stopped training. He never stopped working.
To be a true role model, an inspiration to those people to show there's always a way out.
He's clearly built discipline around serious chaos.
He always kept the faith and he never stopped working.
Now watch how Eddie describes about Conor securing his family's financial legacy.
He's just filled Tottenham Hotspur Stadium twice. He's secured his family and his children's financial legacy forever. And now we're going to move on and make a true legacy in the sport to win a world title. So I wanted to say we're very proud of Conor Benn and everything he's done. He's an inspiration to people to show you there's always a way back. So well done, Conor Benn.
Just look at the sigh of relief. We even get a smile. And you can clearly see his dad also resonates with what has just been mentioned. This is what people mean when they talk about what is your why and understanding your North Star. Conor isn't just fighting for money or a belt. He's fighting for his family. He's fighting for their futures. That's his motivator. That's what gets him through brutal training sessions, dark moments, and massive public scrutiny. High performers aren't motivated by surface level activity. They're not doing what they do for clicks, likes, and clout. There's something deeper that's driving them.
I think for me it was a matter of, when I said I beat myself that night, I really did feel like I beat myself. It wasn't the strategy, it wasn't the game plan. My head wasn't in the right place to fight. They say a strong mind can carry a weak body, but a strong body can't carry a weak mind. And I looked strong, I looked very strong, but I was still broken.
Right there. A strong mind can carry a weak body, but it can't do it the other way round. Conor's talking about a strong mind. That is the growth mindset. It's the ability to learn, develop, and persevere. And that's huge because he didn't just outbox Eubank, he outthought him. Now check this out. He's talking about his future goals. This is classic elite behaviour.
Will you go straight to welterweight now?
I think for me winning the WBC world title is heavy on my heart, heavy on my mind. Getting that WBC world title was the belt my dad won. It was the belt I would love to win. It's my dream.
The journey doesn't just stop at the finishing line. He's already looking forward to the future. What's next? What's round the corner? As a high-level performer, he's already processed the win. Most people do the opposite when they land a new role. Everyone can redefine what success means and go again. Conor's not just chasing money because that can burn him out. He's in fact chasing mastery. And that kind of fuel, that never runs dry.
Oh man, it's been hard.
We get another big sigh here. Conor is brutally honest. He wears his heart on his sleeve and he doesn't hide his true emotions.
Facing my first loss, coming back from adversity, it's things you got to do. As a man, you go through things in life and you don't know why, but you just have to keep fighting. Staying in shape, staying in the gym, turning up when you really don't want to turn up. Facing your own demons every single day. That's the hardest fight, really. You have to live in your head every single day.
Both Eubank and Benn have come from privileged backgrounds. Critics say anyone with a silver spoon can't become a pro-level, high-level boxer. But with Benn, it's his internal compass that's guiding him. He talks about how his discipline drives him to push through days where he just wants to quit and give up. Now look, it doesn't matter if you're selling out Tottenham Stadium or whether you're working a Monday to Friday 9 to 5. There's always going to be hard stuff to do. Usually anything with meaning doesn't come easy. Conor is showing us a formula and what it takes to become elite or level up. This fight and this story isn't just about boxing, it's more than that. It's about what it takes to excel at something. Never giving up and consistency when you're broken. A clear why that drives you. The power of mental strength. Achieving mastery, not just money. Doing the hard stuff with discipline, when you don't want to. These principles will work whether you're trying to become a world champion or just figure out what you want to do next with your life. The only difference is the scale. If you like this breakdown, I've got more in the links below. Consider subscribing and I'll see you in the next one.